This video deals with Rama's homecoming after defeating Ravana, handing over the kingdom of Lanka to Vibhishana. Rama left in Pushpak Binam along with Sita and everybody else who could be accommodated. On the way to Ayodhya, Rama landed at the ashram of Rishi Bhardwaj and bowed at his feet. The Rishi said, Bharat awaits your arrival patiently. He has grown a sadhu's matted hair. He carries out his official duties looking at your sandals. Everyone in your family and in your city is well. Ask for whatever blessings you desire, O Ram. However, stay with me for an evening to enjoy my welcome and hospitality. Tomorrow you may leave for Ayodhya. Rama bowed. O Maharishi, bless me so that the trees on the path to Ayodhya bear fruit even though unseasonal. Bless Ayodhya and its people. How pleasant to hear such thoughts. He's worried about his people. He's worried about the trees blooming. He wants them to bloom out of season. His love of nature abounds. Meanwhile, Rama deputed Hanuman to visit Nishadharaj and Bharat in advance to apprise them of his arrival. Hanuman approached Bharat with folded hands and said, Deva, Sri Ram, of whom you have been thinking all the time, sends you his greetings and the news of his being in sound health. Look at the polish. Mark the greetings. He has inquired of your well-being. Grieve no more. I bring you the joyous tidings that you will soon see your dear brother. Hearing of this, Bharata swooned out of happiness, writes Valmiki, and fell to the ground. Regaining consciousness, he stood up and warmly embraced Hanuman. His grief evaporated while his joy multiplied immensely. Addressing Hanuman, Bharat said, Are you a Devata or a human being who has arrived in order to oblige me? Soumya, how do I reward you for this happy message? It is several years since my master, Sri Ram, went into exile. Please narrate how he came into contact with you and what all transpired during his years of absence. In Ayodhya, the entire public, including the learned priests and talented musicians, queens, ministers, commanders, and their forces with their wives, the trade chiefs and Brahmins, were ordered to come out of the city to look at Sri Ram. Not that they needed an order. Shatrughna put thousands of laborers on job to level the roads, sweep the roads to Nandigram and sprinkle ice-cold water on the path. The prince directed a scattering of grain and flowers and colorful flags to be hoisted on both sides of the road. The residents of Ayodhya were asked to decorate their homes with golden garlands. Thickly set wreaths of flowers, unthreaded lotus blooms, and colorful artifacts. Hundreds of soldiers were deputed for controlling the multitudes who would come to see their Sri Ram. Several ministers led the reception committee. They rode musk elephants spruced with flags and ornaments. Thousands of horsemen carrying flags followed suit. Dashratha's queens, led by Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Kaikeyi, followed in lavishly decorated chariots. Soon the caravan arrived at Nandigram. There, a union with Bharat and everybody else took place. Bharat was delighted and stood with folded hands. looking at Sri Ram sitting high in the Pushpak Viman. His joy knew no bounds. Offering arghya at his elder brother's feet, he ritually worshipped him, although the latter was still in the Vimana. Bharat bowed with the humility of the Dvijas going to Surya, rising from behind the Meru mountain. As the Viman landed, Rama asked Bharat to climb in and come near him, at which the prince bowed at his feet once again. Rama lifted Bharat up, made him sit next to him. Bharat greeted Lakshmana and an embrace. When he bowed and greeted Vaidehi, he warmly embraced Sugriv, Jambavan, Angar and other Vanara dignitaries. Embracing Sugriv, Bharat said, "You are our fifth brother." How nice. A friend is the one who brings benefit to another out of love and affection. To act otherwise is the sign of an enemy. Consoling Bibhishana, Bharat said, "Rakshasa Raj, it is our good fortune that you helped Sri Ram, and with your help, my brother accomplished a very difficult task." A sorrowing Kaushalya had lost her glow, had seemed to have grown weak. Rama prostrated before her and took hold of her feet in his hands. I have included some Rajasthani paintings showing these scenes. If you enlarge them, you will see how meticulously the painters have painted the scene as it occurred and has been described in Valmiki Ramayana. There is even a painting showing how all the four brothers were prepared, given bath, tied with turbans and so on. Very interesting descriptions, visual. Rama, after Kaushalya, bowed to Sumitra and Kaikeyi before moving to the family guru Vasishtha. The people of Ayodhya acclaimed Rama's arrival, bowed with hands folded, and said in one voice, "We welcome you, Sri Ram." Rama noticed that the Praja welcomed him in thousands and with their raised hands cupped like lotus blossom. It was now Bharat's turn to hand over the kingdom to his elder brother. The Dharmagya prince put on Rama's sandals on his feet. Standing with folded hands, he said, "At your feet I return the kingdom of Ayodhya that I ruled for you. It is a day of fulfillment, of satisfaction, that I have not lived my life in vain. I feel blessed. With the return of the king of Ayodhya, all my desires have been fulfilled. Please take an account of the treasury, gold and other wealth you left behind. With your blessings, everything has multiplied 100 times." Listening to these words of brotherly love, the Vanaras and Vibhishana shed tears of joy. In due course, Rama was given a ritual bath. His matted hair was cut appropriately. He put on garlands and ornaments befitting a king, and putting on a regal pitambar, sat on a high throne. Dashrath's thoughtful queens attended to Sita's bath. She was now the queen. They attended to her dress and adornments. Bedecked as a queen, she looked resplendent. Rama left for the capital in a chariot driven by Bharat, and Shatrughan held holding an umbrella over his head, and Lakshmana waving a white fly whisk. Sugriv followed riding a massive elephant, and all the Vanaras generals followed him. Till today, 7,000 years have passed. Rama's arrival is celebrated as the Diwali festival throughout India and anywhere in the world where Hindus live. It's a festival of cheer, a festival of hope, a festival of lights, of sweets and what not, new clothes, decoration of the houses, garlands, put over even the bonnets of the cars. It's a great festival. Nothing like it anywhere in the world. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram.